Hey everybody, the Long Shot Signatures here. I'm excited to finally start sharing with you guys some of the autographs that I've been getting since taking a break. Today is Sunday. It was the last day that I went to the U.S. Nationals. Basically 3.5 days of in-person autographs. This is going to start it. And then on top of this, I'm also going to be doing videos for my TTM returns that came in. TTM's definitely slowed down, but there were some really nice ones that came back. So I'm probably going to split that up into 2 or 3 videos so that it's easier to digest for everyone as a viewer instead of doing all of those at once. And I'm going to do a day-by-day recap of the U.S. Nationals over the next week or so. So we're going to start off with Thursday. This was the Cruz Pedregon open house event. I went straight from work right over to this. It was awesome. Last year was a blast. This year it was even better. They had an expanded list for all the different people that would be coming and doing autographs. Some of those people didn't show up. Some of those people were taken off the list, but they also had some additional personalities come in that weren't listed. So all in all, I think it came out to be 58 autographs, if my math is right on this. 57 autographs in basically a 15-minute span. They had the open house from 5:30 to 8, and then the autograph line started at 7. I was probably 5th in line for that. So we're going to go in alphabetical order of everyone that I got because there is no way I'm going to be able to remember the order in which I got these. So we're going to start off with 2 from Alexis DeJoria, who signed both my custom photo, and I tried to make one for each driver that was on the competitor list for the top 4 main divisions. Wasn't able to for all of them, but I got pretty close, and I did not finish that set this year, but I did really, really well, a lot better than I thought I would. Also got her hero card from this season. Then we have a top alcohol funny car driver, Brian Golick. I actually had one of these that I brought myself, but it was the same hero card, so I just went ahead and took the one that he was giving out. Then we have local driver Brian Stanfill. I believe this was his photo. I did have to check Facebook on like several different pages to make sure like that was the right guy. I'm pretty sure that's who it is. And I should have taken pictures of the names before the autograph signing, but it is what it is. I believe he is the dad of Cruz Stanfill, who you will see here in a little bit. Then I have a custom 4x6 that was double signed by top fuel driver Buddy Hull, and then his crew chief. And what's kind of funny about this one is, as you can see in the picture, the engine is actually exploding as they're doing the run. So when I showed that photo to him, I was like, hey, sir, can you sign this? He's like, oh, yeah, that's pretty cool looking. He goes, man, we really effed that one up. I wasn't expecting him to say that or anything, but I thought that was pretty funny. So he signed that, and he's like, he pointed to a guy behind me and said, hey, show him. That was his crew chief, Mike Guger or something like that. And Mike took the time to sign that while I was going through the rest of the line. Didn't even realize it until after the signing was over and I got to looking through stuff. So a nice little piece there. He really liked the custom, even though he knows that that was a bad run for him. Then we got 2 pieces from funny car driver Chad Green. Got my 4x6 custom, and then his I think this is one of his hero cards. I think he has another one that is different. I could be wrong. I haven't gone through everything to confirm that. But nice looking hero card there. They also had some local MMA fighters. 3 are the same. Three are returning from last year, and then this guy I believe was the only new name that ended up showing up. But this is Charlie Godfrey, signed sideways. Then top alcohol funny car driver Chip Beverett. What was really cool about this open house is that Cruz focused pretty heavily on some of the lower divisions and bringing in those drivers. They don't get as much love as they deserve. There's not a lot of coverage on them, which really, really sucks. But it was cool of him to highlight a lot of these, drivers that maybe don't get to do a full schedule, maybe don't have like the biggest budget in the world, but they're still going out there and living their dream and racing. So I thought that was awesome, and they're pretty hard to meet at the track from my experience. So that was really cool to get. Then we have another MMA fighter here, Chris Arreola, signed there in gold. 2 from funny car driver Chris King, who I did not see at the track, so I don't know if he had his pit somewhere else, but signed a 4x6 and a hero card. Then we have another Top Alcohol funny car driver, Chris Zagota. Then we have the man of the hour, Cruz Pedregon, who signed my custom. And then in lieu of signing hero cards, he did the same thing that he did last year and had he and his entire team sign a poster, which is why you guys are seeing this at a little bit of a different angle. I needed to be sure to get this in frame. And you're going to see one of the reasons why I don't like getting big items signed. I appreciate the gesture. So I think this is signed by, 9 people, including Cruz Pedregon. And as I was leaving, I hadn't yet gotten this rolled up. I walked out of the team shop, and the wind blew, and the way I was holding the poster, and it ended up tearing right here at the top. So that definitely stinks. Another reason I don't really like big items is that they're pretty tough to store. I don't have the wall space to be hanging up everything that I have. So this is going to get rolled up and saved for whenever I get a place of my own. So it's still a cool piece no matter what. It was really nice of him to include these. I imagine getting a whole bunch of posters to sign is pretty expensive. But yeah, normally I will not opt for large items if I can get away with it. But, that's 9 autographs I'd be giving up, so I'd be stupid not to take it. But that's just my own personal feelings on the matter, but still really cool for them to do that. Then we have Cruz Stanfill, who was one of the kids that was signing there. He was also signing last year, and then I think this year he had his dad signing as well, because I don't remember getting a Brian Stanfill last year. Then we got 2 from funny car driver Dave Richards, got him on his custom. And his hero card. He might be the guy with 2 different hero cards that I was trying to get signed. And I didn't see him at the track this year, but I did get him at the Pedregon signing, of course. Then Top Alcohol funny car driver DJ Cox. Kind of hard to see, but it is signed in silver there. We got Top Alcohol dragster driver Hunter Green. A photo of young driver Jace Rye, signed simply as JW22 there in silver. Then we got Jackie Frick, who I have not been able to get before, so this is pretty cool. And as you can see on the hero card there, she has 7 national event wins as of the printing of that hero card. Could be more. Again, that those lower divisions really aren't covered as well as they should be. Then another MMA fighter. 3 of these guys came in with championship belts. So I think Jake is one of them. He also appeared to have an injured leg. Jake Hockenberry. So hopefully he's doing all right. Then we got this pro modified driver Jeff Rudolph with a hero card of his ghetto sleigh, as he calls it. The names that these people come up with for their cars are pretty hilarious sometimes. Then we've got radio broadcaster for drag racing Joe Costello. I want to say I read somewhere he is in some sort of radio broadcast hall of fame. I don't remember exactly which one, but I remember reading that somewhere. Then we have a mountain motor pro stock driver. These guys drive slightly modified versions of pro stock cars at different NHRA events that a lot of the regular pro stock drivers don't even dabble with. This is Jordan Enslin. There's also someone who was at the track this year that had a very similar hero card, so I thought I'd already got them. Turns out I was wrong. Then we have 2 from Top Fuel driver Josh Hart. Got him on the custom. And his hero card from this year. Nice green design there. 2 from Top Fuel driver Justin Ashley. Fantastic fan relations guy. Always out there signing and always willing to take time to sign a couple extra items. So got his custom and hero card. Then we have a Top Alcohol dragster driver Karen Stolba, signed there in silver. A lot of the silver Sharpies that were being used weren't great, but for the most part, you can still see them. I've just been having real bad luck with Sharpies. I don't know about you guys, but just not good. Then we have another MMA fighter here, Kyle Powell, another guy who was at the signing last year as well. We have Top Alcohol funny card driver Kyle Smith. 2 from Top Fuel driver and local guy Lex June. Got his custom and his hero card. And then he handed me another hero card and said, "You forgot to grab yours." And I didn't. And it was also unsigned, so I don't know what that was about. And I forgot to mention earlier, I do this at like nearly every big signing that I go to, but I forgot to grab Buddy Hull's hero card as he was signing. I always end up forgetting to grab someone's. I've been better at it recently, but every year there's always some autograph signing I go to and I forget to grab someone's hero card or picture that they're signing. This is a nice one. I've heard a lot of good things about her. She's working her way up. This is Top Alcohol driver Madison Payne. Believe she is the daughter of Jay Payne, who is a retired Top Alcohol funny car driver who was a national event, went several national events, I think national champion. And she drives for Dwayne Shields, who is also a pretty big name in the lower divisions of drag racing. He is the team owner, and she's driving the car now. So really, really awesome to add her to the collection. Also got Top Alcohol driver Megan Smith, kind of a dying silver Sharpie, but still legible. This guy had a really cool truck that was on display, and he races it, a pickup truck. Michael Dalton. I'm not sure what kind of races, like what division you would call that, but it was a cool looking truck nonetheless. Then I got 2 from Top Alcohol dragster driver Mick Steele. Believe that this is the one that I brought, which is an older one, and then he did have an updated, so I did ask him if he could sign both. So that's really nice. Didn't have him in the collection. I didn't realize he switched from dragster to funny car. That's pretty cool. And we ended up getting 3 from this guy. He was at the very end of the line. I accidentally grabbed 2 hero cards, but I don't think really anyone cares. But got 3 from Ryan Euler, known as Flying Ryan, signed my custom. And like I said, I grabbed 2 of his hero cards that were laying on the table. And then another guy who goes by Flying Ryan. This is Ryan Thomas, another young driver. He's a teenager. I think he's probably like 17 or 18. Got him last year at the signing as well. Then we have Top Alcohol dragster driver Sarah Allen. Again, a little bit hard to see, but still happy to have it nonetheless. We got young kid Ty Arbogast. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but his mission is racing with Crohn's. He has Crohn's disease, has been racing for several years, winning events and helping raise awareness about the disease. So really cool to meet him. I think he was the first kid, the first person in line through the autograph line. So that was really cool to meet him. And then finally, we have 2 hero cards from Top Fuel driver Will Smith, who races for Larry Dixon Racing. So he signed the hero card from this year, and then he really liked that I brought an old one of his from years prior. They liked it so much, in fact, that they recorded him signing it, and then we took a picture together after the fact. They didn't use the picture for any of their social media that I can find, but the short video of him signing it and me talking to him was used in one of his Instagram stories, so that was pretty cool. Uh, that he enjoyed that, and his media team enjoyed that as well. Very nice guy. He was probably one of the most active drivers at his pits, meeting with fans this weekend. So really cool to see him react like that to one of his old hero cards. But an awesome way to start off the whole U.S. Nationals experience. And this wasn't even going to the track. This was just driving, a minute from where I work and enjoying some time after that to start off the weekend. I'm excited to share with you guys the rest of it that I got. It's over 200 autographs, and like I said, several white whale items that I really wanted to get signed over the past few years. I finally got autographed. Added several new names and some really cool looking stuff, as well as TTMs. I will be going over that in the next week or so. But thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Best luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.